Come on. Come. Here. 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 Come. Evening, good people. Hope everybody's good. Just a quick one, I suppose. Dave Smith. Not too sure what channel it is actually. Working Patriot, I think it might be. There's a video on there today. Do you want to see Tommy Robinson's band video, whatever? The one that is not allowed to release, or he'll go to prison or whatever. So I'm gathering, due to a few videos that I've seen flying about, that Tommy's in some sort of shit again and will be going to prison again. So at that point, I suppose, why the fuck not? Get it out, whatever. So hopefully I'll stick a link on this video to both Dave's channels and we'll see where it takes us. Hopefully we'll all get to see what they don't want you to see. So hopefully it'll awaken a few people. Now obviously everybody wakes up and runs at different speed. Some time ago I told everybody, or most people, all this shit it's just a pantomime. From Wendy Rue to Jupiter, Brian Hill, Moan, all these people, look at the fucking words that have been said and then the actions, and that's just naming a few. It goes on and on and on. The faces may change but the narrative stays the same. So for me, I'm glad that people are starting to question things and look at it in a different light. That's all you need to do realistically. Look at any situation in a different light other than the light you've been looking at it in, because 9 times out of 10 it's not what it appeared to be, and that's across the board. Now I did say at the beginning there wouldn't be many good people to be harvested from this shitfest. Most of the good people left a long time ago. Yeah. So for the few remainders that are good, decent people, I think they're starting to vote to the top, all on their own, and leaving the pieces of shit to sink to the bottom. Now, some time ago, there may have been better camouflaged, easier to believe that there was something, but they're just not. It is as simple as that. Now, at the moment, they're just not even trying to conceal what they are about. They are showing you hourly and daily, like a fucking job, what they are about. So, you know where we are as far as I'm concerned. Now, for the time that these people have been around, what have they done? Realistically, they've analysed many buckets of shit to determine that the pieces of shit in a bucket, 9 times out of 10, they've got lots and lots of shit wrong. They've give airtime to Hope Not Hate, Clown World, all these fucking low life rapists defending wrong'uns. And where's it got them, realistically? 24/7 drama, studio bullshit, turning anybody and everybody against everybody. For what gain? What did you gain out of it? Because your numbers have dropped, haven't they, considerably across the board, whereas the decent people are steadily going up, up, up. So for me, it's a simple thing of just giving these situations enough time for people to see for themselves. It's no good pointing your finger and showing, even when you come with facts and evidence and whatever. People think, oh, you know, maybe they was like that then, but maybe they're not like that now. People learn, go around learning curves and end up better off. Some people don't. Some people just don't. Some people get worse and worse and worse because it has been unchecked for so long. The ego gets that big that it can't even take a bit of criticism, constructive criticism like that. Now, at some point in time, I'm going to do a live and just a few random bits, really. Nothing to do with all this PewTube fucking non-celebrity deathmatch bullshit. Just real things. Bits here, bits there. And I don't care if anyone likes it, don't like it, not interested, whatever. I just want to do a live and put a few bits out and see what other people think of these things that are happening around while the PewTube fucking drama fest carries on and on, like fucking Duracell. So these are just some bits along the way that have tweaked my interest, and I think would probably tweak other people's interest, to be honest. I think a lot of people get too anchored down to fucking YouTube bullshit, too caught up in all the fucking arguments between one set of fucking wrong-uns and another set of wrong-uns. I suppose to some people it's like watching EastEnders or fucking, what's it called, Coronation Street, whatever. It's just soaps, I guess, to some people. Now, along the way, people accept or come away from these things, and decent people, like I say, I've already left a long time ago. There's a few people that maybe thought they could change things, or I don't know, whatever, and one by one they're starting to see everybody else seen a long time ago, and bit by bit they will make their own pathways, if you like. Anyone that's real and decent will follow them people regardless. Dave Smith being one of them. Now obviously ad strikes on the 2 channels that you usually use. Had to go to the Mr. Rick 0161 with a handful of followers, and then I got a strike on that one. I don't even understand this one, to be honest. It was a private video. It had been private for a couple of weeks. Then I put it to unlisted and sent it to 3 people. It's just the example that I wanted to use when I speak to Manda. It was just an example of why I wanted to speak to Manda, basically. Because it used the C word that you can't say, so we'll call it sheep dip. Because it was a discussion over sheep dip, they've managed to strike it, which is mad. Because like I say, it's never been public, it's been unlisted. And I sent it via WhatsApp to 3 people. It didn't stop me sending it anyway, I've just had to play it. And record it via WhatsApp like that, so same shit. You can do that when the time comes. I just think it's mad, the censoring that's going on. Made it public, okay, yeah, fair enough. If it goes against your guidelines or whatever, community fucking standards, then yeah, okay. But I hadn't made it public, so I don't know what the fuck's going on with all this, whatever. I know technology's not our friend. If you choose to divulge in the truth, ask a few questions that go against the narrative, then you get your shit removed. Now, strangely enough, the video that I took it from, that's still up. That's weird, isn't it? So, certain people can have it and talk about it, and certain people obviously can't, even if it's unlisted. So, there is double standards, definitely. Pretty sure people know whose channel that the video is still up on. The person that fucking kisses the government's arse and think the sun shines from it. So yeah, bit of a mad one, I guess. Now, there was a good discussion on Dave's channel again, which was Dave, Nathan Curtin, Danny Roscoe, and good conversation, looking at solutions to problems rather than YouTube drama nonsense. So there is good things happening, and people of relevance coming together naturally. So for me, things like this are all that matter, realistically. All the other shit's neither here nor there. So, like I say, I'll put a couple of links on this video to Dave's channels. One's Dave Smith and one's Working Patriot or something like that. Either way, I'll put the links below. I think there's something happening Friday as well, So stay tuned and see what happens, I guess. For the decent people, just keep doing what you're doing. For the wrong ones, keep doing what you're doing and highlighting yourselves brilliantly. Far better than I could have, to be honest. This is why I just kind of hold the rope these days and let people do the hard work themselves. Seems a lot easier. Right, look after each other, stay safe.